Hi, I'm Monty Salzman. Welcome back to Local is Better. This week I want to talk to you about coaching. And coaching is so important. One thing I want you to know as a leader, as an owner of your business, is whatever you do in moderation, your team is going to do in abundance. So it's so important that you learn how to be good coaches to your team and good communicators. Now, when I was 12 years old, I had this amazing opportunity to play in a World Series of Little League. And my team actually ended up winning the championship, and it was super close between us and another team. So I was up to bat in this really close game that we had to win the championship, and my coach said, you got to get on base. And so I got up to hit, and in 12th grade, or at 12 years old, some of those kids are a little wild, and I took a ball right to the temple and instantly went down. I got black and blue face, and really hurt. But I made it to first. The good news is we ended up winning the game. Now, for the rest of my young career, I was afraid to hit. And I wish I had gotten a different kind of coaching, because I was always told, you know, go get up and keep practicing. And I kept practicing. I showed up to practice every week just like everybody else. But I never got over that fear. And what I needed was a different kind of coaching. So the kind of coaching that I want to talk to you about is deep coaching, very specific coaching. So instead of the kind of coaching I got, which was, hey, just keep hitting and keep practicing and work on that curveball, which was what I was really afraid of, because a curveball comes right at your head and then breaks over. Let's imagine that I'd gotten this kind of coaching. First of all, the coaching would have been just conveying this confidence in me that said, you know what? You can hit that curveball. I know you got it in you, so come with me. So it would have been filled with patience and confidence, inspiring that in me. And then it would have looked something like this. I would have gone out to the home plate without a bat, and the coach would have said, you know what, I'm going to stand right here with you, and I'm going to have the pitcher throw a few balls at you. So with a few balls, the coach would have said, hey, what do you see in there? And he would have asked me the first question, when is the first time you see the ball? Well, I can remember so clearly, I used to see the ball when it was about halfway to me from the pitcher's hand. And he would say, okay, the first thing we got to work on is where do you pick up the ball in the pitcher's hand, and what do you see? And what he would have wanted me to see was right up here, he wanted me to see the ball. And it would have had me look for really slow and simple, or really distinct nuances, like where are the fingers on the ball? Are they lined up with the seam? And when they leave, do they turn? Or are they across the seam and snap down? Those are very important differences. In fact, when the ball's like this and it snaps down, that's a fastball. And if that's coming at your head, you got to get out of the way. But if the fingers are aligned and the ball snaps around, that's a curveball. So you got to have some courage to stand in there. But if I get in that kind of detailed coaching, my entire career could have been very different, and I probably would have learned how to hit that curveball. So it's so important as owners that we're very clear in our communication, breaking things down to the smallest possible step, and just conveying this confidence of you can do this and it can be done, and I'm here with you. That's all for this week. We'll talk to you later on Local is Better. Thank you.